My next step is I'm gonna stop twerking, and I'm just only gonna talk on this bitch. So you better pick a struggle. They did it again. They're pissed. They're so mad. They can't do anything about it. I love that feeling. See, power is great when you use it for good. They can't do shit about it. Hi. And they can't hurt anybody. They haven't been able to hurt anybody. All the people that bad stuff happened to is because they were bad people. They're saying they're using that as a fear tactic to scare you guys so that you fall in line. But they haven't been doing anything. They can't hurt you. Now, doing the wrong thing, that's what's getting you hurt. You are free. I just read that in the Bible. You are free. We're all free. You don't have to listen to them. They can't hurt you. You're free. But you're only protected if you do the right thing. If you play both sides, you're going to get in trouble. Hi. You're free. You're free. You are free. We are no longer under the shackles of the Jews. They can't do anything to us. Can't touch us. They can't hurt us. They can't do anything. You're free. Hi. It's not hard to do the right thing. It's actually way harder to do the wrong thing. It's way harder to do the wrong thing. Your conscience and your everything, when you do terrible things, it eats away at your conscience. It's a lot harder to do the wrong thing than it is to do the right thing. You can't tell me your conscience feels good after doing terrible things. You can't tell me that. The thing that is not really bothering me because I still care about people, even though I know a lot of them have to go. A lot of them have done a lot of terrible things throughout the years and hurt a lot of innocent people. And they didn't care about the innocent people. They didn't care about me. If it was up to them, I wouldn't be here anymore. So I can't feel sorry for consequences. I can't feel sorry. I'm sorry. But I don't feel sorry. I'm going to work out in a second. I don't feel like twerking right now. I got to change my clothes and stuff too. Yeah, I got to go and get a new bowl. I broke my bowl yesterday. Yeah. Hi. I'm gonna twerk in a minute. Didn't I just say that? I gotta change clothes. I gotta put a dress on or a skirt. Thank you. I can't wait till my new wig gets here. I'm thinking about getting some press-ons. I can afford to get my nails and my feet done, but I'm not sitting somewhere. First of all, I'm not paying all that money to be disrespected. Second of all, I hate being around people. I'm not trying to be in there for no motherfucking hours dealing with the weird shit. I don't got that to do. So that's the only reason why I don't have my nails and my feet done is because I get harassed everywhere I go. And I'm just, what do I look like paying $200, $300 for a nail service and you're treating me like shit? I'm giving you money. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I'm thinking about getting some press ones though for my content. Ordering some ones. I watched this video on how to make them last longer. You gotta file your nail beds down and then file the thingy, put them on, and yeah, thinking about getting some press ones. No, I'm not from the UK. Nails are not 40 here. The pedicure that I get is like $70. And I would have to get the biggest one because I haven't had my feet done in a long time. So I need like I can't do the basic. I gotta do the care package because I haven't had my feet done in a long time. So I gotta get them together. And no, they're expensive here. Very expensive to get in this town. It's expensive to get your nails done. Very. It's not about paying for it. I can afford to get them done. It's the harassment that I don't want to deal with. I just can't sit there for hours and be harassed the whole time while I'm paying for a service that isn't cheap. I'm not doing that. I'd rather just not. Right. Shout out to Rumi Pedram, be a teacher. I don't want to be a teacher. I always wanted to be a teacher. I think we're way past that in life, and I'm way too famous. Um, but I do want to open up daycare centers, and you can still do like preschool and stuff without going to school and getting your schooling license. You can still do preschool. So that'll be my way of teaching, even though I won't be able to be there like 100%. I still have control over how the programs are ran. And I'll be able to keep a close eye on all the children and make sure that nobody's doing anything fucking weird. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to open up daycare centers. I want to close all the bad ones and open up the good ones. And I even want to open up some in the inner cities and get them government funded so that people can get free daycare for their children so that they can work and stuff and don't have to worry about it. I'm even thinking about doing some 24-hour ones because I would rather you bring your baby to my daycare center and let you go be a terrible ass mom and dad versus having your children around while you're doing weird ass shit. So I would much rather you just go ahead and drop them off and just, be at the daycare center any day. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on being a whole bunch of daycare centers, 24-hour daycare centers for people who work overnight and shit for the moms that be needing breaks, single moms that need breaks. Just go and drop them off. We'll be safe. Yeah, I'm about to twerk in a second, bro. Y'all don't listen. Hi. Hi. I don't want to be in the industry. I hate to break it to you, but I kind of want to close them down. I kind of want to close them down. That's 99% of the problem of what's wrong with the world. Literally. I want to close them down. No more porn, no more OnlyFans. You got to go and get a real career, my love. You got to find a talent. You got to do something else. That shit can't be it no more. It's sexual immorality. God hates that. And the devil loves it. Why do you think so many sex workers get paid so much money? Because they're doing the devil's work. They're corrupting other people's minds. They're making people lust after them. Sin. They gotta go. It's time to clean up this country. It's time. It's been time. It's time to clean this shit up. No, he doesn't. This does not cause cancer. Food does not cause cancer. People cause cancer. This does not cause cancer. You've been lied to. That was a reason for when people randomly started getting cancer, they can say, oh, well, you smoked 10 years. So now, why do you think they give people cancer? Because now you have to pay for radiation, all these medications, doctor visits. It's a profit to make money. This does not cause cancer. And for all you people who be in the comments telling me I need to eat healthier, I need to eat fruit and this, and that, you've been lied to. You've been lied to. And most of that fruit and stuff that you're eating isn't actually organic. We're eating fake food. I don't know what they did to the real stuff. See, the real stuff that has seeds, seeded grapes, you notice how it's very hard to get seeded grapes. All the stuff that the original fruit, I can't think of the word. I'm almost there. Geometrically, I think that's the word I'm looking for. Altered all the foods. Everything that we eat is artificial. Everything. Even the organic stuff. They only say it's organic so that they can charge you more for it, but it's not organic. That's why we got to go back to having our own gardens and living that way because these companies are liars. They've been lying to us. Good morning. No, these don't do anything to you. I promise you. I promise you. That's a lie. It's just the reason that they have to give for when they start giving random people cancer. One of the biggest businesses that there is healthcare, medicines, doctor's visits, all that stuff. It's one of the biggest businesses that there is. If you are healthy and they heal you, you don't got to go to the doctor. That's also part of the reason why they got rid of Dr. Sebi, because Dr. Sebi was teaching people how to heal themselves. I know for a fact I really did have cancer and I healed it myself. I know it. They gave me cancer, but I healed it. I got rid of it. You want to know how? Fasting, became a vegetarian, Started taking sea moss pills to clean my blood and blood cleansers, and I got away from a stressful ass lifestyle, and I healed myself. See, they tried to gaslight me before, but no, I really did. I know for a fact. And nobody's gonna unsub for me. Why don't you focus on getting some subs instead of focusing on trying to take my subs away? Because people unfollowing me is not gonna help you gain any subs. So why don't you just focus on getting subs? Hi. It's coconut banana. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't lie, guys. I have no I have no reason to lie. I already have clout. I already am working towards 70K subscribers on my second channel. My other channel, they keep fucking with it. What what am I trying to gain from telling the truth? I don't have to do this to get attention. All I have to do is post content, twerk. I don't have to do this to get any sort of clout. So why would I lie? There's no gain for me to lie. And then really think about it. If I wanted to be a part of them so bad, and I was so, why would I be exposing the truth? I have no reason to lie about anything. I'm not gaining anything. If anything, it's bringing stress to my life from telling the truth. I'm not gaining anything by telling the truth. I already have clout. I'm already the number one watch person on YouTube without ever mentioning their name, without ever bringing them up, without ever even talking about it. I just started talking about this stuff. You have to remember that. I grew almost 30,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks. I don't need to chase clout. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have to chase clout. Yeah. Wait, you just said it's the devil's work. Don't go back to that. Then try to say, I'm not. Thank you. No, I just like my breezes and they last me long enough and do the same thing. Just because you pay more for something doesn't mean you have more money. That just means you wasted more money. Still does the same thing. Doesn't mean anything. That is a poverty mindset. Just because you paid more for something doesn't mean you have more money. If anything, it proves that you spent more money. So chances are you don't have more money. These weird competitions that y'all be trying to do, like, oh, I bought this and it costed more than yours. It's weird. Hey, thank you. Because they locked me up because they couldn't control me and I didn't want to have sex. So locked my ass up. That's the real reason why I was locked up. And to make me miserable. So I had to sit in the house. They were trying to make me miserable. I'm free. Okay. They are going to get exposed. They're already getting exposed. The world is starting to wake up. And I don't care. I can't just sit around and let shit happen and just not say nothing and not do anything. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. This shit been going on since Shirley Temple. They did shit with Shirley Temple. This shit been going on since it started, since the industry started. And it's not just babies, it's animals too. They abuse animals. That's a real thing. When you see those rappers and those famous people, do you remember when they were getting those exotic animals and they were showing off those exotic animals? It's not because they were showing off those exotic animals. It's because they were doing stuff to the animals, and that was their way of putting it out to the world so that all their freaky friends knew. We just thought, oh, hey, they got so much money they bought exotic animals. No, they were doing sexual rituals on those animals. That's why when you seen all them famous people like, oh, I got a tiger shipped over from, yeah, ritual. Just like that one guy who owned all those, what's his name, Joe? He was doing stuff to those animals. Yeah. What do you people on the farm? I'm black. I already have my true love. Thank you. I already have my true love. Yes. The only way I can be single is if I get divorced or if he passes away. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. God told me that. So, yeah. Thank you. Uh-uh. I would never do anything to anybody. I haven't done anything to anybody that didn't deserve it. But I don't have to do that. God will handle him. God will handle him. I don't have to do stuff like that. I don't have to do stuff like that. A little bit, but I'm about to get up and get to moving and grooving. I'm gonna actually do stuff today. I still got my maid outfit. I'll probably put my wig on, and then when my new wig comes, I'm gonna throw that old one away. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully I don't get got. Usually when I order them off of TikTok, They be good. But the last one I ordered off of there, it was a frontal. It was a full lace wig and it was supposed to be glueless. So I was like really mad because I had to do a lot of shit to it to finesse it. And I don't want to do all that. I just want to throw that bitch on. Swear. I just got a long black one. I did some regular. I'll probably switch it up. I'll probably switch it up next month at like the end of the month or something. I'll probably get some color since it's about to be summer. I'll probably do something with some blonde in it or something. Y'all really got to get out of here with that fucking trolling shit. No, like seriously, it's getting old, bro. Let it go. I took all my losses like a motherfucking champ. Take yours. I took all my losses like a champ. I know I can remove them, but it's just annoying. Do you see how many people are in here trolling? I'm just gonna let them stay and talk to themselves. Shout out to Brazil. Love you too. Love you too. I'm good. How are you? Thank you. No, I'm not single. Hi. Thank you. Oh. Ah. ASMR. Yeah, I'm gonna do ASMR today. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner. Nothing sounds good. I don't even have like an appetite for anything, but I'll think of something. I'm gonna do a dinner ASMR today in the maid outfit for show for show. And then my other outfits will be here this week. And my wig, when my wig comes, I'll probably do like a little wig live. Y'all can oh shit, y'all can watch how I do my wig. And when I get my Airbnb, we're gonna do some cooking content because y'all been asking me for that. I'll probably wear that green cheerleader outfit um, for one of my cooking vlogs, but I won't be able to twerk. So y'all will have the option of me wearing a regular dress and being able to twerk while I cook, or just doing like a little sexy cooking live with the green cheerleader outfit that y'all like so much, or schoolgirl outfit. But I just can't twerk in it because it's really short. I have to put shorts underneath it. So happy birthday. Happy birthday. And they only make fun of my teeth because they want me to get fake teeth. That's also a ritual too. Notice how many people have fake teeth now. When you do things like that, you are basically telling God that you don't like the way you were born and that he made a mistake. When you get work done, when you do shit like that, that's telling God that you don't like how he created you. That's why they make fun of my teeth. There's nothing wrong with my teeth. My teeth are straight. I have a little gap for the most part. Yeah, I have nice teeth. Yeah, they do probably need a little cleaning, but other than that, that's what real teeth look like. I'm not getting no fucking fake teeth. And that's why they make fun of my teeth. I'm not getting no motherfucking dentures. I'm never doing anything to my body. And that's another reason why they be on me. Because if I don't get my teeth done, that's going to influence other people not to get their teeth done. And guess what? Now that ruins their business. Oh, well. That's what you guys get for harassing people, bullying people, making fun of people. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting a BBL. I'm not getting none of that shit. I'm not. Y'all niggas be lucky if I even dye my natural hair. Shit. I'm not doing none of that shit. Literally. Thank you. A bunch of controlling weirdos is exactly what it is. Thank you. Put my mic on. You can't hear me? I'll get my mic in a second. I see my mic. Even up all night. My ass was knocked out last night. No, that's not true. I've saved a lot of people around the world. I've made everybody on this earth money, including your job. Your job is here and you're getting paid because of me. Every dollar that has been printed out and passed around since 95 is because of me. There's a lot of shit that you don't know. Stop judging a book by its cover. I'm responsible for your fucking job. You don't gotta believe me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to prove no point to you. Who are you? Thank you. Why am I making us money? Well, it wasn't like I knew what I was doing. I was being used since I was a baby. I didn't know I was a baby. I didn't know. Thank you. That's fine. Well, that doesn't hurt my feelings. You're right. I am unemployed. I'm self employed. I'm the boss. I clock in when I want to clock in. I move how I want to move. I'm self employed. I work for myself. This is a business. This is a business. Sorry that I get to have a sweet business and I get to do whatever I want. If I want to cook, if I want to just sit here and talk to y'all, and you could do it too. You just got to put in the work. You just got to put in the work. I worked very hard for everything that I have. Nothing was ever given to me. So I'm gonna get up, and I keep telling y'all keep asking me the same questions. It's kind of starting to get on my nerves. I told you I'm gonna get up in a little bit, around like 9, 10 o'clock. I'm gonna change my clothes, then I'm gonna dance. I'm not answering that question again because that was like the 10th time I said that. So yeah, you're right. I can't even, I don't qualify for food stamps. I don't qualify for SSI. I don't qualify for any government benefits. I make way too much money. Way too much money. Don't qualify. Hi. Thank you. I don't have Instagram right now. I'm taking a break from everything. I'm taking a break from everything. What are you doing? I might clap for a second, but I'm not doing this for a long period of time because I want to change. I don't even know if I can clap in these. Damn, there's 900 people here. I should change. I'm about to change real quick, guys, because I can't work in these leggings. I'm about to put a little skirt on. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, I found my little piece of blunt I was looking for. I was looking for this. This got moon rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna smoke me something. I was looking for that. I was like, I know I had a piece of a blunt left with that moon rock, and I couldn't find it. I found it. Now I wonder if I washed it, if it was still gonna have the same effect. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the top to this. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I can't find the fucking top. I don't want to wear the other one. Why can I not find the top? It should be right in here. Of course, the one that I want to wear. I can't find the fucking top. I'm so annoyed. I don't want to wear the other one. I want to wear this one. It's the most comfortable one. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come back over here and clap for a second. I gotta find. I get in the shower. I'm probably gonna put this back on because I'm not fucking wasting outfits. I take. I'm just, I need my chapstick. It's probably in my jacket pocket. I'm gonna throw my old one away. Thank you. Let's go check on my potatoes. My potatoes might be. Let's go check on me potatoes. Let's check on me potatoes. They're done, but I'm about to let them cool down. I'm gonna eat when I get off of your truck. I actually need to go get me some blunt so I can roll up. I'm pretty sure my vape went out yesterday. I think I'm gonna do that here in a second. Go to the little corner store and go get me a couple blunts. Let me check my vape. I'm pretty sure my vape is dead. Let me check it. If I can even find it. Pretty sure it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. I gotta go to the store and get me some blunts. I don't feel like it. I hate it. Literally, I hate being outside. I hate being around people. I've been harassed so much that I get severe anxiety every time I leave the house. Let me take a little break. It's been over an hour. I think I'm gonna start doing two Bible studies. One on this page and one on the other page. This is Matthew 18. On the top it says, "Be like little children." It says, "About that time the disciples came to Jesus to ask which of them would be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Jesus called a small child over to him and set the little fellow down among them and said, 'Unless you turn to God from your sins and become as little children, you will never get into the kingdom of heaven. Therefore, anyone who humbles themselves as this little child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And any of you who welcomes a little child like this because you are mine is welcoming me and caring for me. But if any of you causes one of these little children who trust in me to lose his faith, it would be better for you to have a rock tied to your neck and be thrown into the sea. Woe upon the world for all its evils. Temptations to do wrong is inevitable, but woe to the man who does the tempting. So if your hand or foot causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. Better to enter in heaven crippled than to be in hell with both of your hands and feet. If your eye causes you to sin, gouge it out and throw it away. Better to enter into heaven with one eye than to be in hell with two. Beware that you don't look down upon a single one of these little children, for I tell you that in heaven their angels have constant access to my Father, and I, the Messiah, came to save the lost. If a man has 100 sheep and one wanders away and is lost, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others and go out into the hills to search for the lost one? And if he finds it, he will rejoice over it more than the over the 99 others safe at home. Just so it is not my Father's will that even one of these little ones should perish. If a brother sins against you, go to him privately and confront him with his fault. If he listens and confess it, you have won back a brother. But if not, then take one or two others with you and go back to him again, proving everything you say by these witnesses. If he still refuses to listen, then take your case to the church. And if the church verdict favors you, but he won't accept it, then the church should excommunicate him. And I tell you, this whatever you bind on earth is bound in heaven, and whatever you free on earth will be freed in heaven. I also tell you this: if two of you agree down here on earth concerning anything you ask for, my Father in heaven will do it for you. for where two for where two or three gather together because they are mine, I will be right there among them. Then Peter came to him and asked, Sir, how often should I forgive a brother who sins against me? 7 times? No, Jesus replied, 70 times 7. The kingdom of heaven can be compared to a king who decided to bring his accounts up to date. In the process, one of the debtors was brought in who owed him 10 million. He couldn't pay. So the king ordered him sold for the debt, also his wife and children and everything he had. But the man fell down before the king, his face in the dust, and said, "O sir, be patient with me, I will pay it all." Then the king was filled with pity for him and released him and forgave his debts. But when the man left the king, he went to a man who owed him 2,000 and grabbed him by the throat and demanded instant payment. The man fell down before him and begged him to give him a little time. "Be patient and I will pay you," he pled. But his creditor wouldn't wait. He had the man arrested and jailed until the debt would be paid in full. Then the man's friends went to the king and told him what happened. And the king called before him the man he had forgiven and said, "You evil hearted wretch, here I forgave you for all the tremendous debt just because you asked me to. Shouldn't you have mercy on others just as I had mercy on you?" Then the angry king sent the man to the torture chamber until he had paid every last penny due. So shall my heavenly Father do to you if you refuse to truly forgive your brothers. Crazy. Don't want to. I'm gonna read one more. A rich youth turns away. After Jesus had finished this address, he left Galilee and circled back to Judea from across the Jordan River. Vast crowds followed him, and he healed their sick. Some Pharisees came to interview him and tried to trap him into saying something that would ruin him. Do you permit divorce? They asked. Do you read the scriptures? He replied. In them it's written that at the beginning God created man and woman, and that a man should leave his father and mother and forever united to his wife. The two shall become one, no longer two, but one. And no man may divorce, but what God has joined together. Then why, they asked, did Moses say a man may divorce his wife by merely writing her a letter of dismissal? Jesus replied, Moses did that in recognition of your hard and evil hearts, but it was not what God had originally intended. And I tell you this, that anyone who divorces his wife except for fornication and marries another, commits adultery. Jesus' disciples then said to him, if that is how it is better not to marry. Not everyone can accept this statement, Jesus said. Only those whom God helps. Some are born without the ability to marry, and some are disabled by men, and some refuse to marry for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. Let anyone who can accept my statement. Little children were bought for Jesus to lay his hands on them and pray. But the disciples scolded those who brought them. Don't bother him, they said. But Jesus said, let the little children come to me, and don't prevent them, for of such is in the kingdom of heaven. And he put his hands on their heads and blessed them before he left. Someone came to Jesus with this question: Good master, what must I do to have eternal life? When you call me God, you are calling me God. Jesus replied, For God alone is truly good. But to answer your question, you can get to heaven if you keep the commandments. Which ones? The man asked. And Jesus replied, Don't kill, don't commit adultery, don't steal, don't lie. Honor your father and mother, and love your neighbors as yourself. I've always obeyed every one of them. The youth replied, What else must I do? Jesus told him, If you want to be perfect, go and sell everything you have and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard this, he went away sadly, for he was very rich. Then Jesus said to the disciples, It is almost impossible for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. I say it again, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. This remark confounded the disciples. Then who in the world can be saved? They asked. Jesus looked at him intently and said, Humanly speaking, no one, but with God, everything is possible. Then Peter said to him, We left everything to follow you. What will we get out of it? Jesus replied, When I, the Messiah, shall sit upon the glorious throne in the kingdom, you, my disciples, shall certainly sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And anyone who gives up his home, brothers, sisters, fathers, mother, wife, children, or property to follow me shall receive 100 times as much in return and shall have eternal life. But many who are first now will be last then, and some who are last now will be first then. The first shall become last, the last shall become first, and the first shall become last. And it's already happening. So, yeah. I don't care about them judging me. At least I'm reading the Bible. Some of y'all sit on this app and talk about somebody, and you've probably never opened up your Bible in your entire life. Probably don't even pray or talk to God. So, you really don't care about a non believer's opinion. You don't even have a relationship with God. I only listen to Christly advice. And just because you go to church does not mean you're with Christ. Some of the most evilest, wretchedest people I know go to church every Sunday. And then they terrorize people the other 6 days out the week. Torture chamber. God said, torture chamber. So I get my money. That's why you niggas shouldn't have bought all them cars, all them chains, all them houses. Now when you gotta pay the people back you supposed to pay back, you don't even got the money. I'm about to get off of this in a second though. Put my phone on the charger. There's somebody outside. She must be having work done. Oh, I think she's having work done on her work. I'm about to turn my music on my computer. Girl, your hips make me want to change religions. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, I do it every day. Hi. It's hot. After I get off of here, I'm going to eat and take a shower. I'm probably going to put this back on since we've only had this on for an hour. This is my favorite thing to dance in because it doesn't ride up when I'm twerking. Hi. Y'all are funny. I did. I just ordered some new clothes. I got larges, and part of me feels like I should have got mediums. I'm kind of scared, but I just didn't want them to be too tight. I probably should have got mediums. I got larges, but I have a job. I'm not arguing with you about my streaming. I'm not working a 9 to 5. I'm a streamer. This is what I do. I'm not arguing with nobody about it. If you liked your job so much, you wouldn't be so miserable over here hating in my comments. Clearly, you hate your job, so why the fuck do I want to be miserable like you? I didn't get mediums though. I got larges. If they're like baggy, the next time I order some clothes, I won't get larges. I'll get some mediums. I'll get mediums. I'm about to get up in a second. No, I can't go in here with small clothes. They're trying to target my channel. I'm not stupid. I am not stupid. You're like my favorite song that turn you on and wipe you all night long. Cause huh? Yeah, I do. It's crazy. Most of this shit is happening because it's like arguing over me. That's like a lot of this drama came from arguing over me. Um, I don't have an Instagram right now. I do need a shave. They're not that bad though. They're just a little stubble. It's not bad. Hi. I know. That's where you know where these marks came from? Beauty magic. A lot of people did beauty magic on me. And a lot of them are looking terrible these days. Anybody that did beauty magic on me in the 90s and the early 2000s, a lot of them look terrible. They either gained a shit ton of weight or they look crazy. Thank you. I'm 30. Hi. Thank you. Yes, I'm 30. I'll be 31 in October. Hella kids. Hi. Yeah, like my favorite song. What was what earlier? Yeah. You have seen my kids. You just don't know that they're mine. Besides, it's voodoo. You could tell me, yeah, somebody did some voodoo on me. That's why I got these little chests. But I've never had these in my entire life. But that's what I'm saying. The magic that they're doing on me isn't working. Like when you do serious beauty magic on somebody, it's supposed to completely take them out the game. This is the only side effect that I have from it is I got some little bumps on my chest, some scars. What's that one lady? Is her name Amanda Trevino? Ashley Trevino? Beauty magic. Look at how she looks now versus what she looked like before. That's not drugs. That's beauty magic that backfired. She looks crazy now. I gotta go find her. I think her name is Ashley Trevino. Yeah. She looks a hot ass mess. She looks bad. To Jim Carrey. No, they fucked with Jim Carrey because that's probably not even the real Jim Carrey. They probably cloned him because he's been trying to expose the industry for years. Even his movies, what's that movie about him when he's what's it called? When he finds out he's living in a simulation, he's being watched. That was real. That was based in the real world. That wasn't a that was I can't think of it, but that's probably he's probably not him. He's probably a clone. Because if they can't control you, they will clone you because of your influence. So when you're a big influencer and you have influence in the world, they will clone you and make somebody else basically do all the stuff that they want you to do. That's probably not even the real Jim Carrey. They probably then got rid of him. Yeah, the Truman Show. Truman Show is real. They've been trying to give us signs. That is real. Hi. No, I'm just from New Orleans. That's not the real Jim Carrey. He even looks different. You can tell he looks different. That's not beauty magic. That's cloning. Jim Carrey was actually one of the good ones. He just got tricked into being in the industry, just like everybody else. He didn't know. And then he found out. Yeah, Jim Carrey is actually one of the good ones. Oh, you mad, smart, and woke on life. Yeah. Voodoo and magic can make a person like desirable. All of your favorite celebrities used beauty magic. That's how they get you guys to be in love with them and obsessed with them, and they use beauty magic. Yeah, headphones. Yeah, I don't look up to celebrities. I used to use magic. I used to do spells and stuff, but I think that I don't have to do rituals. I think I'm just powerful that I can just manifest stuff without having to do the rituals. I'm Harry Potter. I'm Harry. I'm the boy that they tried to kill, but they couldn't. We are really out here fighting evil versus good. That's real. The cult is like the dark people that what's the nigga's name? Voldemort. That's the cult. They're Voldemort. And then the school that they went to is the good people trying to save them. Why do you think it's about kids? Why do you think that it's about kids? They don't have adult wizards. I mean, they do have adult wizards on there, but the movie's not based on the adult wizards, it's based on the children. Yes. Yes. I don't do voodoo. But voodoo is not bad. Voodoo was demonized. Voodoo and spirituality and being psychic, it was demonized by the colonialists because they can't do it. Only our people can do that shit. That's why it was demonized. We're the only ones that can do that shit. That's how you know we're God's chosen ones. They can't do that shit. They don't do voodoo and they're not spiritual people. They can't. Y'all remember the witch hunters of Salem? That was real. They really were witches, but they weren't bad people. They were good people. The government was afraid of them. That's why they did all that. They want to try to get rid of all of them. Yes, I do. Voodoo is not evil. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Same thing with voodoo. If you're doing bad voodoo, then yeah, but there's good voodoo. There's good spells. There's protection. There's abundance. There's all sorts of things that you can do. It doesn't, you hear the word and you think of it's the worst thing possible. But we're not talking about the dark voodoo practitioners. There's a lot of good people out there. Yeah. But I'm about to get off this, y'all, so I can take a little break, eat, and then I'll be back on doing another Turk Live. I'm gonna take a shower too in between that time. It's 10 o'clock now. I stayed on this long. I'll probably be back on at 11. I love you guys. Bye. I'll be back at 11.